Okay, so this recording is about dealing with disappointment. Because there was about 10 minutes or so last night, I was in control of myself. Like, there was time when no one was in the room, and I swore a couple of times, because last night's battle with the Hurricanes and the Blues was pivotal, because the Blue, it's 4 points for a win, okay? But if you get four tries, okay, if you get 4 tries as well as win, it's 5. You get 1 point for losing by less than 7. So last night the Hurricanes played the Blues in the Blues home ground, and before the game the Blues were 1 point behind the Hurricanes on the leaderboard, the table, and the Hurricanes were first place, the Blues were second. Now, the Blues beat the Hurricanes by 4 points. And they got at least 4 tries in the game, so that's 5 points. And how many tries did the Blues get? Yeah, I think the Blues got 4 too. Hurricanes got 4, because I just hit the live score, and it goes and it changes every time the score changes. And there was the Hurricanes that got 1, 2, 3, 4 tries, and they lost by less than 5, so less than 7. They lost by 4 points, so they got 2 competition points for the game. The Blues got 5. So, that means that the Blues are now 2 points ahead of the Hurricanes on the table. Now, the reason why I say it's of importance is because the Chiefs were 4 points behind the Hurricanes. So, if the Chiefs win and get a bonus point, Hurricanes go down to 3rd. So, and then it's this week we got a home game, so that's good. But then the week after it's the Hurricanes versus the Chiefs in Chiefs home ground. That's going to be a war. Then another home game. So we win the 2 home games, we guaranteed a home quarterfinal. But to be guaranteed a home semi-final, we need to win all 3 of the last. And even if we win all 3 of the last, we're not guaranteed a home final. But this is about dealing with disappointment. I've dealt with a lot of disappointment in my life. I'm just using it as an example. You see, the thing is when that happens, you got to think of it like, the reason why you get disappointed when your team loses is because you have an expectation for them to win, and the reason why you have an expectation to win is because most of the time they win. Now, the Hurricanes, each team has 14 games, 7 at home, 7 away. The Hurricanes have had 11. They've won 9 and they lost 2, and they haven't lost at home this season. And they won, what was it? 3 in a row at home, then the season ended last year, and then they've won all 5 this year. So they've currently won 8 in a row at home over the space of 2 seasons. So they win these 2, so another season, it'll be a whole season undefeated at home. But the Chiefs game is going to be hard, because the Chiefs, as I said before, if they win, then they take over the Hurricanes at 2nd place, and the Hurricanes go down to 3rd place. And then the Hurricanes' last 2 home games, the last 3 games of the season, 2 are at home, and those 2 are against bottom tier teams. Like there's 12 teams, and there's 8 teams get put into the quarterfinals, and these teams are like battling with the hopes of somehow getting into the last top, into the 8. So, you know, the Hurricanes win those two. Hey. Hey, dude, how's things?
Yeah.
So if the Hurricanes wins those two, we're guaranteed a home quarterfinal. We're not guaranteed a home semi. But if we beat the Chiefs, who are also in the top four right now, and if they win today, they'll, based upon, you know, if they win, they'll have the same competition points. But if they win with a bonus point by getting 4 tries, they'll overtake the Hurricanes. And it's the top 2 that are guaranteed home semi. And so now it's like, oh shit, we're battling the Chiefs in their own home ground for positioning to have a home semi. It's going to be a war. And I said, you know, 7 points for a try and you kick the ball over, and the penalty goals were 3 and the drop goals were 3. 5 points if you missed the kick after the try. The Hurricanes lost by 4 points. Alright. Dealing with disappointment. Because you get disappointed because there's hope. Right? So like, there was a number of seasons where I didn't care if they didn't even take. Oh yeah, I looked up the results every here and there, but I had no expectations. But now that they've had 11 games out of 14 and they won 9, when they lose, it's like, you know. But the way of dealing with it is, if they have an average of winning 4 out of every 5 games, in the past they used to have an average of winning 1 out of every 5. It was the other way around. And us back then, we would have been wondering what the people are worried, what the people are moaning about when they lose 1 in every 5 and win 4. Well, I mean, our team wins 1 and loses 4, so what are they crying about? Hey, good, thank you. So, obviously, we want the Canes to have a home semi and a home final. But, and even in my own life, like, because when you go do your exams, you have to book them, and you know, you just can't show up on Thursday or search up Thursday and Friday and or something like that. You know, whenever the university has free computers, you can't do it then because it's all online. So you might want to book something, right? And then you're going to have to wait a month. Well, it's going to take 2 weeks for the exam voucher to come through anyway. And then you have to book it after you have the exam voucher. Otherwise it's going to cost you $600, but that's why you pay for the whole course. And this exam, these exams are actually 9 separate certificates, not 7. They're 9 separate certificates, and it's not a degree. I just got the habit of saying that. But I'm pushing, and they say, oh, don't leave it to the last minute. Well, it's all of these reasons. And the labs, you know, I have to do them at the library computers because the laptop and the phone is not good enough, not high enough quality to do the labs. And then the labs, they take, some of them take 16 hours, some of them take 31 hours. So I had to adjust because I wanted to get a 6-figure job by now. But 4 goals for next year, you know, obviously graduate all those certificates. But I put cybersecurity degree. But yeah, graduate all 9 of these courses. Stay at Armour Guard until I get a $90,000 job with cybersecurity. Yeah, lose this gut and save up $1,000 for Christmas Club by December. So that's my 4 goals for June 2024 to June 2025. Still.